Hi Chad, welcome to another stream. How are y'all doing today? It is Sunday, the 30th of March of 2025, and we're back for yet another stream. This might be a short stream, I don't know. We're gonna try and figure out why my build's broken. Yeah. So last time I tried to fix the little flake8 error in Babi, and I noticed that all of the tests are failing. Well, not all of the tests, but a large percentage of the tests are failing, and they're not failing locally. They're only failing in CI, and I can't really reproduce why, and so we're going to try and continue debugging why it's broken. I did try one thing since last time, which I think actually makes this more confusing to me. I typed this out on my phone, which is, let's see if this reproduces inside Docker. So basically taking whatever Pythons and other shit that GitHub Actions has on the system and just running it in Docker. So in theory, this should reproduce locally as well. You'll notice that it does reproduce in Docker, at least on GitHub Actions. So we still have the same failures here. I'm hoping that it also reproduces locally in Docker, and that will make figuring out what the fuck changed infinitely easier, hopefully. So I'm gonna kick this off and say hi to everyone who's here. Camilos was first. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. JJMC is also here. Wusa, welcome back. Second, third, yep. Granger is also here. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Marsha's also here. How's it going? Well, this is very confusing. vbin pip cannot execute required file not found. I don't know that I've ever seen this error message before. What? That's a weird error message. That's different than what we... Oh, God. It's already different than what we're seeing in CI. Oh, we're off to a great start. Dr. Kill, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. You must be new here. Oh, I see what is happening here. I don't have the working directory mounted. This is what I need. Well, actually, we need a fresh clone. Let's do that. Yeah, I was trying to mount the wrong thing. All right, so let's try the Docker command again. There we go. Particularly Pythonic says, have you tried running the GitHub action locally? I've run exactly the same code that it's running locally. Yes. But it passes locally. S1Q, below, hello. How you doing? Viscount Thanos is also here. Welcome back. Oh shit, it's failing! Yes! Okay, this is good. This is good that it's failing. Because the wild thing is... pip install -r requires -e dot. If I run the same test locally, it's not failing, or at least it wasn't. God, if it's suddenly failing now, we will have something to figure out what's different at least. Using act, no, act sucks. Whoa, okay, this is different. This is different now. Now it's failing. Okay. We're getting somewhere. So what the fuck is different? Pip freeze dash all. What is the difference between here and here? Pip freeze dash all. Okay. Editable install, still the same. Babi Grammars is a different version. Let's downgrade that. I highly doubt that it's Babi Grammars. 0.0.57. Should just select the particular test. That's faster than running all of the other ones. And I know it failed, but that's fine. Okay, pip freeze dash all. That's the same now. Coverage is a different version. 7.6.8. Be wild if it's coverage somehow. Okay, it's not coverage. Okay, identify 2.6.6. Nope. Any config is different. But I highly doubt that's what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's probably gonna be PyTest. We're getting there, Docker Kill. Just chill, just chill. We're going down the list. Thevin Rex, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. We just did any config. Oniguru Ma CFFI. Probably not that. I mean, you're probably right that it probably is PyTest, Docker Kill. But it doesn't really answer the why. Pip. Oh, I forgot dash all. So packaging is the same, pip is the same, pluggy is the same, PyC parser is the same. We installed some profiling tools over here, but I doubt that's it. That really only leaves PyTest. Let's try 8.3.4 just to see if we found our problem. Holy shit. Okay, so it's between 8.3.4 and 8.3.5. And I already know what patch it is. I already know what change it is. I'm almost certain I know what change it is. I'm gonna show you what change it is. Let's see the other way around. I'll show you what change it is, and then we're gonna revert it and see that it passes. 8 dot. We need a CD in here. 8.3.x. I'm almost certain it is this change here. But let's see. Pip install, pip uninstall PyTest. Pip install editable PyTest. And this should fail. And if we cd to PyTest and dash capital G this, and if we revert this, is this squashed? I can't really tell. Unclear, but it'll pass now. Wow. Well, that's really fucking annoying. Huh. So it's weird because PyTest shouldn't get imported into the actual process that runs babi. So it must be some environment variable that gets modified after importing readline? Maybe? Then that environment variable is fucking up the spawned tmux process? That's my theory. How do I validate that theory? I guess we can do import subprocess dot check all dash c Of sorts. Do before. And if we do read line, read linky, do after, diff dash u before after. Oh. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Well, that's annoying. I bet also. Yeah, this doesn't show up in here, which is very, very misleading as well. Huh. Wraith Within says, hello, hello. I've reintroduced dict unpacking to our codebase today because we couldn't live without it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Viscount Thanos says, how? So the reason that I suspected this patch, first off, is if you go to PyPI, pypi.org/p/pytest-12888. Oh, what did I call it? PyTest worker on 12888. I made a PTH file which adds import readline specifically to work around this bug where PDB breaks in Python 3.13. Yeah. So how many of our employees suck at using Git? I guess it's only one. So that's why I suspected this in the first place. But this is quite interesting. This is quite interesting. It's also very annoying that the side effect of importing readline. Going back to bed. Well, thank you for stopping by, Marsha. I hope you're doing better. It's very annoying that importing readline modifies environment variables, but also even more annoying that it modifies environment variables in a way that's invisible to Python. It doesn't actually show up in os.environ. Fucking A. Yeah. What are these other ones? 8848. Probably for similar problems to what I'm running into. Fixes this one and closes that one. The fuck? Oh, this is PyReadline being broken. Okay, so that's unrelated. Yeah. Juicebox Hero! Hello, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you. PTH files are great. We should use more of them is my main takeaway here. I mean, the path file actually helped. Because we can't, for other dumb reasons, we can't upgrade PyTest at work. Yeah, so I think I'm going to comment about my findings here. But now I need to figure out how I fix this. Juicebox Hero has resubscribed. Re-scuba-scribed. Wait, how did TTS pronounce it? Come on. Rescue-scribed. Thank you for the resub at 42 months. It's good to see you again, Juice. I hope you're doing well. For those of you that don't know, Juicebox Hero also streams programming. And I actually hung out with Juicebox Hero last week, which was fun. So yeah, go Go subscribe. Go follow Juice and encourage her to stream more. Juice says, I gotta tell you something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why do you gotta tell me? What did I do this time? In service says, my students had to hand in their final project tonight. Many of them had issues with the file being too big. They zipped their entire virtual app. Ah. No, I was in California, Beloved. Yen QC. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. Hepta5 is also here. We have pie test at work. Dumpster fire. Ayo. She says, I'm stuck in a horrific world where I get an error where I try to update my email address from my staff email to my personal email. Oh, fuck. Oh, you can't change your Twitch account's email. I already answered your question, Dr. Kill. Stop asking it. No, stop. I have to add another banned word. I'm afraid if I submit a ticket, I'll lose my Twitch Turbo for life because I'm not staff anymore. Oh shit! Wait, you have free Turbo? Yeah, that's a tricky one. So there's a bit of an annoying side effect of this patch. At least on Ubuntu 2404, importing readline has a silent side effect of adding the columns and lines environment variables. This for me, this unfortunately breaks curses and the test suite for my text editor. I say silently because it's invisible to Python due to readline C extension modifying the environment variables. However, it is visible subprocesses. If I can take my original diff thing. Oh. B4 diff dash u. But this one needs to be readline. Can I make it less? Yeah, that makes it less. David, great stuff with MIDI. Welcome back. Hello, hello. What do I do? It depends how much you value being able to update your account versus how much you value free turbo forever that you shouldn't have. Just get Milky to fix it, right? Keep all the sport people in a box where no one else can talk to them because otherwise they get questioned constantly about their judgment. Yeah, that's kind of true. Why haven't you unbanned the doc? Come on, you should unban the doc. Any idea? Could PyTest change their check to find spec is unknown? No, the entire reason for the patch is to trigger the side effects of readline. G says, to be honest, I was going to stream, but now I don't want to because you're streaming. Well, fortunately, I'm only streaming to fix one little bug. So I'm only here for a little time. So you could stream. And then, you could stream. Dude, else was also here. Same, I was going to nap, but I didn't think he just tried to stream. Oh no. Asana Lansari, hello, welcome back. I saw the notification for this holiday on my computer, but I am ignorant and actually don't know what it is. So let me see. What does it mean? Blessed Feast or Festival. Oh, sweet. Awesome. I have become somewhat educated. Ah, the end of Ramadan. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Maple Leafoo. Most people don't make any money off open source, right? That is correct. Most people do not. We can always co-stream. That's true. That's true. That is true. I wonder if I can hang around this. I bet I can do something like this. os.environ columns equals os.environ lines equals empty string, and then import readline, and it shouldn't be reflected there. These should still be like, what the fuck, I don't have you. But I bet if I now del these, and then what? Check output. Should have run this before, just consistent. Okay. I think this will work. Actually, I don't even think I need this at all to be in that order. I think I can just set it and delete it. Which is fun one. Oh. Yeah, let's try that other approach. So it's not environ. Well, actually, it's just import readline because that's what it's going to be like when we actually have this. It's really annoying that this environment variable breaks curses. Oh, and I should have done this check first. So. Okay. Yeah, so this will work. This will work, but it's really stupid. Oops. It'll work, but it's really stupid. All right, let's do that then. PyTest readline unworkaround. S/conf test. Actually, do I even need it there? Yeah, I kind of get it. PyTest.fixture auto use equals true, scope equals session. Did I post my comment? Can you del two things at once? I don't even know. Because the double assignment is convenient. I don't think you can del two things at once. Maybe you can? I don't think you can. I think that just ran del and a tuple. Maybe it did work. Maybe it did work. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, almost click W3 schools. Hey, Kegsit, hello, hello. Del. The del statement. Tutorial, so it's not actually that helpful. Del target list. Look, is a target list. Target list. Boy. Target, comma, target star. Target is an identifier, or an attribute reft, or a subscription, or slicing. Okay. Yes, this does do what I expect. X equals del y? Yeah, it would be kind of cursed. PyTest readline workaround. Yeah, it's gonna be circular. Fuck. And then I'll update the comment, and then I'll update this. Assert readline in sys.modules. Columns, was that environ lines? This looks so dumb. Raphael Tuss, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. You can do del star target. I don't think that's what. The star means that there's multiple things here. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck does this do? Wait, what the fuck? What does it do? Cannot delete starred. Is it a bug in the grammar? It's identifier or a target. It's star. Oh, I am looking at assignment statements. I'm no longer looking at del. Yeah, del is just okay, yeah. And target list. The problem is target list is this. Is all of this. So it must be allowed to parse, and then the compiler rejects it. Yeah, that's fairly normal. It's a goofy error, yeah. Hey, what's up, Patrick? Hello, hello. Save state, restore state. No, this is just setting and unsetting it because these variables aren't supposed to be set, but they get set as a side effect of importing this module. This is not defined, yes, of course. This should pass now. It does. Good. Oh, and I wanted to link my comment. Ah, stupid ass thing. Workaround PyTest read line workaround. Say the band hello. They probably don't want to make a dedicated grammar rule. Yeah, that would make sense because it just makes the grammar more complicated for not that much more reason. But they also had to make a dedicated compiler check. So 6 of one, half dozen the other, I guess. It might actually be a separate grammar rule, just not in the docs. Cool. 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 Well, we figured this out. While those tests are running, wanted to do it because I didn't even open it. And Gleam language grammar. Blah 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 blah. Syntax example. Fine. One commit, so I don't have to get code change like it goes. Do you have a dedicated rule for your parents' mums? Yeah, it's grandma. Grandma grammar. Elfenrod! Thank you for the resub at 30 months. It's good to see you again. I hope you're doing well. I feel like it's been a bit. Welcome back. Hey, when was the last time you were here? Am I right? No, it's been literally 3 days. You were here 3 days ago. I have just forgot. But how you doing? 3 days ago, it feels like forever. Doc's wrong. The peg grammar doesn't have an equivalent for the star target rule for dull statement. So it's just laziness in the docs. That makes sense. The doc bug. A documentation bug. All right, so Abby grammars. I think this is Ultra Coward's version. It is. We will continue the Ultimate Coward's version. Peace. Cool. Very cool. Didn't you have a bad word code commit check somewhere? I can't find it though. I have to open source a repo at work, and there may be not nice things said about one of the clients involved there. I think you're thinking of get code debts curse word counter. Curse word counter. And the way that thing works is there's this file called cursewords.py. There's this cursewords.py file which was stolen from Yelp. There used to be a file in Yelp's codebase called naughty.py. Some fun facts about that file is I believe it has little boys but not little girls and other weird quirks like that. But yeah, so what an uncomfortable file. I don't even know if I got permission to open source it. I think we just did it anyway. But what are you gonna do? Hooray! The patch passed. Oh, and I can finish setting up branch protection, which is what I wanted to do anyway. I've seen a word list like that which listed American as a slur. I mean, American might as well be a slur, right? Where's the statistics? We want pre-commits R, and we want selector. Great. Means I'll have to update the AUR package for Babi grammars. Yeah, if you maintain that. True. Unisian. I've never even heard that word. Now you're just making shit up. Where's the button? Where is the button? We gotta check another box. Allow auto merge. And where's the always suggest? So now I should be able to update with rebase, and I should be able to enable auto merge. That should do the thing. This one keeps says start speaking Italian. Yeah, well, I don't know any Italian. It looks like we did a boo-boo with PyFlakes. Incorrect F821 error. What is shitty commit message? Mine buttcoin. What a terrible commit message. Does this really fail? Seems like such a weird thing. Why would you write code like that? Undefined name A. Oh, because this clobbers the annotation, but it doesn't update that it's no longer an annotation. Why would you write code like this? The right mind would write code like this. Feels like garbage in, garbage out. It's funny because they wrote this as their test name, and then this is a different rewording of it, but doesn't actually add any more information than the test name already has. This is just like a more confusing way to say this. Actually, I think both of these are confusing. I would have said assignment expression after annotation and then not had this. But good thing we can good code change like a ghost. What do they actually do here? I feel like we have this same thing somewhere else. Existing. Not an import. Scope is current scope. Value.redefines. The value is not an annotation. The named expression, do this garbage. I feel like there's a redefines there. An annotation doesn't define any names, so it cannot redefine one. Node load. Okay. I'm in a thunderstorm watch. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Severe thunderstorm watch. Yes. Fuck yeah. I love thunderstorms. I'm invariant says, did you invariant? Oh, I get it. Did you inject tree sitter in your editor? Or is it purely regex based? It is a grammar called TextMate. It is a grammar system called TextMate grammars. It is the same grammars that VS Code uses. Tree sitter came out like 2 months after I made my syntax highlighting. And if it would have been the other way around, I probably would have used tree sitter. But instead, I implemented TextMate in Python. And I'm not really incentivized to rewrite it. Because it works. But it definitely has a lot of problems. It's very quirky. And like there's a lot of funky ways to make my editor crash with it. See if I can remember how to. I want to say one of these does it. MNOPQRSTUVWXYZ. God damn it. What is the fucking markdown one called? Text.markdown? No. Where's the markdown one? Oh, text.html.markdown. Not what I would expect it to be called. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of these fenced code block. Julia. There's no way I have a Julia, right? Aha! It crashed! Yeah, so there's some various problems with how it works. But like, in theory, all I need to fix this is add a Julia language. Like I have Roost, I'm pretty sure I have Scala, I definitely have Shell, I definitely have TypeScript, C#, etc. I don't know that I have F#. It is what it is. Anyway, yeah, my implementation errs on the side of letting it crash rather than doing something maybe more sensible. Hell yeah, it auto merged. Let's go. That's what we want to see. Okay, I'm gonna go code change their test like a ghost. Then I guess I can release a bug fix version. We're gonna rename their commit message because they just suck at commit messages, I guess. JBJD. Oh god. What? Why? What an unfortunate username. We're gonna start by this anyway. Allow an assignment expression to overwrite an annotation. Is auto merge a pro feature? I don't think so. Branch protection is a pro feature on private repos, though. Yeah. Draft PRs are also a pro feature? Weird. Easy Light, hello. So many streams. Yeah, it's true. I decided to click go live. Get push head. Hey, chef. Wow. Yo, Wilfred, hello. How's it going? Your commit message sucks. So I fixed it. Now we get the butt coin button. Yeah. Approve. Invoice Alta is, I think Pro is $48 a year. It's not much. Yeah, it's per seat though. But for public repos, you have all those features, so you don't. It's only private repos that you need the special dollary dooskies. Bob Wolford says I'm fine. How are you? Doing all right. Oh, you're Blaze. Oh, you changed your name. Oh. Hello. Did you change your name? Yeah. No, I think you've always had this chat name. Drugs? At work we can't use Pro, since believe it or not, we have no way to pay for it. Finance wants GitHub to send a paper invoice each month, which is then paid. That is a thing. There's invoiced enterprise accounts, but it costs more. Unsurprisingly. I know it's a thing because invoiced accounts can't use GitHub apps. And so like I have a bunch of manual fucking bullshit to have like 5 or 6 customers for pre-commit CI. That have to manually pay, and it sucks. And I need to build a system to allow them to self-service that. I just haven't done it yet. And Volsalto is my Spanish language DevOps stream. Oh, cool. Nice. Wolver, what are you going to change your name to? Preox is also here. Hello. How you doing? What am I doing? What am I doing here? We're making our new release. We're making a new release because of reasons. 3.1 2025 0330. Oh, we did this yesterday. Wow. Allow assignment expressions to redefine annotations. Re-guessed in 3.3.0. 3.3.1, get show 3.3.0. That looks good. Get add dash shoe, get commit dash release 3.3.1. Get tag sign release 3.3.1, 3.3.1. And well, my monitor glitched out when that showed up for some reason. GPG key. Oh, my clock is wrong. Hopefully that doesn't matter. Easy Light, thank you for the resub with Prime at 10 months, and thank you for typing a message here. You did it. GG. I wonder if the signature is going to be fucked up because my clock is wrong. There's definitely a case of finance getting in the way of business. Yeah. We might have to try the same for Sentry. Fuck. I don't think Sentry has a way to do that. They might actually be fine with paying more just to get a paper invoice. That's crazy. Grandpa Wolfred? Wolf Red? Baby Daddy Wolfred? Oh no. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Building is such a pain in the ass. Gumroad starts to look good after a while. It's true, yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna set up Stripe something or another to do it. A little web page. And then structure it the same as GitHub Marketplace so that it just hits the same webhooks. I don't think it can hit exactly the same webhooks, but yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass either way. Setup.py wheel. Let me make sure that we have the commit. Yeah. Fine, upload PyPI 3.3.1. And we get the PyPI token. Yeah, right. Speaking of clock, we changed our last night here. Oh, you got your daylight savings time. Oh no. What a mess. In daylight savings time. We fixed the Babby build, Wilfred. We did it. Back to normal. Yeah, we're back to in sync again. Hold on. I'm gonna do something really petty. Bear with me for a sec. I'm gonna do something really petty. I'm not gonna do something. I'm gonna check something. Okay. I'm winning. I'm winning, so does anyone even notice? No one has noticed. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Alright. I'm done being petty. I'm not gonna tell chat what I'm being petty about, which I think is funnier. Show the browser history? No. No. Now I need context. Here, I will give you enough context and then I'll let you fill in the blank. I'll give you just enough context and then I'll let you fill in the blank. This line here is enough context, and then I'll let you fill in the blank. I'll let you fill in the blank. Wilfred understands. What horse did you bid on? Me. Oh, and I'm done with this repost, so I can delete it again. That somebody starred for some reason. Is it related to the banned words? I don't think it's actually a banned word yet. But maybe it should be. Kexit says, bruh. Do you know what I'm being petty about, Kexit? You must know. You must know. Anyway, that's all I really want to do this stream. So, yeah, did you start streaming? Did you start streaming? You're just pretending. Oh, Juice is streaming. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, that's going to wrap us up for today. Let me do my little spiel, and then we're going to send you off to Juice's channel. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel. Check out my terrible syntax hack that makes Python do JavaScript things. If you missed any part of the stream, those end up on the VODs channel, anthonywritescode-vods, although this one needs an @ for reasons. And tiny little plea. I'm very close to being able to monetize this channel. So if you could watch some VODs on it, That would help me out a lot. I'm very close to the cutoff where I can actually turn monetization on. So if you want to help me out, help me out. Also join the Discord. That's where we announce streams. What do we need to do to help? Literally just watch VODs on the channel. That's all you need to do. Educational, says Tabby the Panda. Yeah, most of my YouTube videos are educational. But yeah, anyway, join the Discord, come hang out with us. That's where I announce streams, and there's a bunch of other fun social channels as well, so come there, hang out. Yeah, I have time at work tomorrow and 2 more VODs to watch. Yes, thank you, Easy Light. I appreciate it. All right, that's gonna wrap us up.